Now, when you're lost in life, I like to call this zone the abyss. Why do I like to call it that? Because you're in the present moment. You look behind you, you look at your past, and you're like, I want something different. I know I shouldn't go in that direction. So you look forward, which is where you want to go. You want to move forward in life, right? We don't want to fall backwards. We want to fall forward on a plan and have a sense of direction. But you look forward, you look at your future, and you don't necessarily know what you want. You don't have a plan, you don't necessarily have a direction, and you're kind of in the present, floating almost. You don't know where to go. You know not to go backwards. You want to go forward, but you don't know what is waiting for you up ahead. So you're floating in confusion. They're in the present. But don't worry, this is a wonderful moment. You know why? Because this is a new chapter. If you're my anime fans, this is a new arc in development, right? And the beautiful thing about this is you are in full control of the direction you want to go through. You know what I'm saying? That excellent feeling of free will. But to have the most free will, it comes with sacrifices. Sacrifices have to be made, because without the sacrifices, you don't change. You're lost right now because you don't want to be the same person that you were in the past. If you did, you would have made some dumb mistake in the past. You're lost, you would have went backwards. You're looking forwards. That's why you clicked on the video. So you have to make sacrifices in order to change who you currently are or who you were in the past. You feel me? So this is a time to think. You gotta think long and hard, because if you don't, you're just leaving up the fate. You're just, Jesus, take the wheel. I don't know how to feel. My heart's broken in pieces. And you know what I'm saying? We like to have a little bit more control in the outcome that we want, right? But with this comes another hurdle. You have to know who you are as a person, because with the direction you're trying to go, knowing who you are and what your preference is allows you to customize that direction. You know what I'm saying? Fit it so it's perfect for you. And now you can ask people questions on what direction you want to go, but it's similar to like if you go into an ice cream shop, you've never had any of the ice cream options there, and you ask a person, yo, like, which one would you prefer? At that point on, you're tasting based off of someone else's preference, someone else's lens in their life, and they might not be living or have the right idea of where you want to go. Like, they might not care as much or not be as knowledgeable. They might know you, but not know you on a deep enough level to really understand, yo, this is where you want to go. They probably think about themselves and be like, yo, that cookies and cream looking good. And so, like, you want to try? So really take this opportunity to find out who you are through this deep solitude of asking yourself questions, right? No Netflix, no YouTube, might have a little bit of meditational music in the background, but other than that, like, we're trying to focus. We're really trying to get on the mental and that, you know what I'm saying? That Baja is cabeza, you know what I'm saying? Now remember, everyone is unique. There's no right or wrong path. It is your path, and you have the ability to choose what direction you want to go. And that's the beauty of life and beauty of wherever you live. I don't know if you live in America, so I'm not going to say that, but you get to choose. Do not make this choice based off of how someone else thinks, your parents, society. That's a whole different video. Make it based off you, and that's why you're taking the time to understand who you are, so you can know your preferences, know what you like, know your uniqueness, so you know how to shine the best way you can. Because each answer will give you the light to your future, my boy. Now remember, once you know what direction you kind of want to go, then that's, you know how people be like, you got to be consistent, you got to be disciplined. You do have to be those two things, but these people know what direction they want to go. So now all they have to do is apply that consistency and discipline, but they never want to tell you how do they get to that point. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you right now. Now, once you have that, now, and you're adding the consistency and discipline, now it's up to you. How consistent or disciplined you are really shows how much you value your future and your goals, right? Maybe if you're young, you might want to have more fun. So you value your future, but you value having fun a little bit more than that, which is perfectly fine. Your pace is your pace. No one else can control it but you. Depends how much you want it. But at the end of the day, what are you going to do with this knowledge that you have? You know what direction you want to go. Are you going to go at it full force? Or are you going to play around a little bit here and there, mess around, hang out with some friends, watch a couple of Netflix, watch a couple of YouTube videos? Now, those aren't necessarily bad, because guess what? Knowledge is king. Knowledge is king. You might know what direction you want to go, but you don't have enough information to really take that next step. Like, I might know I need to eat better, so I need to have a little bit more protein shakes, but I don't know how to make a protein shake. I don't know nothing about that. I know I need it for my body to get, muy fuerte, but I don't know what protein to buy, right? This is a new path, a new future, new direction. So that's why knowledge is king, and you can get this knowledge everywhere with the grace of the internet. So you can get this from books, right? YouTube, right? Podcasts. You can get this from anything, anywhere where it's a trustworthy source. Now, get it outside the world. Don't ask anybody unless they, again, are trustworthy, loyal. You tell them what you want, what you're looking for, and they might be able to provide that answer. They might be on another level and already understand that part that you're going through. That's where bonds can really come in clutch and get even stronger, because now y'all both are going in the same direction or similar directions, and y'all connect literally based off where you're trying to go. And it also connects with who you are as a person, because you're taking that initiative and they took that initiative. Boom. Let's get it. So now it's on that time. We don't joke around and we take those next steps. Boom. You got me. By the end of the day, you're trying to get that information that surrounds your plan or whatever idea you have. And once you do that, congratulations. You are out of the abyss, and now you're outside. You're putting in the work. You're being consistent. You have the knowledge that it takes. Now you will hit the abyss again at some time after this plan is done. But until then, we will be vagabonds and truly explore the journey until the next destination. And with that, have a great rest of your day. And remember, don't just be, stay optimistic. Have a great day. Peace.